Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about something that directly impacts your physical health, your peace of mind, and of course, your wallet. We're talking about maintaining continuous health coverage. The stakes are incredibly high when it comes to being properly insured, and today's guide is absolutely essential to make sure you don't miss a beat or a single benefit as we head into the new year.
Let's be real for a second. The mere thought of renewing health insurance, it can trigger a wave of anxiety, usually reserved for public speaking or, a trip to the dentist. Nobody wants to lose their coverage, and absolutely nobody wants to overpay just because they missed some hidden little detail. But if you're worried about navigating all the bureaucracy, take a deep breath. Pennie actually has a highly structured, step-by-step renewal process. By the end of this explainer, you are going to be completely equipped to handle the whole shebang like a pro.
All right, let's dive into this. Here is our agenda for today. 1. Welcome to Pennie Renewals. 2. Important timelines and deadlines. 3. 6 steps to renew. 4. Submitting required documentation. 5. Avoiding common renewal pitfalls. And finally, 6. Final tips and disclaimer. Let's get to it.
Section 1. Welcome to Pennie Renewals, your map to health coverage. First things first, let's set the baseline. Whether you are completely new to the state of Pennsylvania or maybe you're transitioning off of Medicaid and need a new plan, we need to understand exactly what ecosystem we're operating in here. So this is Pennie. It's the official health insurance marketplace for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. But listen, it's not just a shopping site. It is literally the only place where Pennsylvanians can access federal tax credits to lower their monthly premiums. And here's a staggering fact from the data. Roughly 9 out of 10 enrollees qualify for financial assistance. We are talking about an average savings of over $500 a month. It is the vital link between you and affordable, high-quality private health coverage.
Section 2. Important timelines and deadlines. Mark your calendars. Because look, knowing what Pennie is won't do you any good if you miss the enrollment window. Missing these dates could for sure cost you your continuous coverage or those massive financial savings we just talked about. So, the absolutely crucial point is this timeline right here. Open enrollment kicks off on November 1st, but I want you to look closely at that middle date, December 15th. That is the absolute most important deadline for securing coverage that begins exactly on January 1st. If you hold off until the final deadline of January 15th, your coverage won't start until February. That leaves you with a really dangerous gap in January. So go ahead and circle December 15th in red on your calendar right now.
Now, what if you're coming to Pennie completely outside of that open enrollment window? Because you just lost your medical assistance, which you might know as Medicaid. Well, that brings us to this magic number, 60. You get what's called a special enrollment period, but you only have exactly 60 days from the date you lost your Medicaid coverage to pick a new health plan. If you wait until day 61, you're out of luck until the next open enrollment rolls around.
The good news is, if you lose Medicaid, you aren't just left in the dark. The state actually handles this transition seamlessly. As part of the continuous coverage unwinding, the Department of Human Services securely transfers eligible accounts directly over to Pennie. Then, Pennie creates a pre-filled application on your behalf and sends you a unique access code. You just log in, claim your account, and start shopping using that 60-day special enrollment window.
Section 3. 6 steps to renew. Your compass to the platform. All right, we've got our map, we've got our deadlines. Now let's shift to the literal step-by-step guide for navigating the dashboard so you can seamlessly renew for the upcoming year.
Here is the exact protocol. Step 1. You're going to log into your dashboard and verify your identity. Step 2. Hit Edit Application for the upcoming plan year. Step 3. Update your household details, like did you move, did you get married? Step 4. Project your income. Step 5. Shop around and compare plans. And finally, Step 6. Confirm your plan and pay your first month's premium to bind coverage. See? It's completely logical, highly manageable, and totally stress-free when you just take it one step at a time.
Let's actually zoom in on the 2 most critical steps from that list: income projection and plan shopping. Why is projecting your modified adjusted gross income so incredibly vital? Well, let's play out a what-if scenario. What if you get a promotion next year? Your income goes up, but you forget to update Pennie. Well, Pennie is going to keep giving you a high level of financial assistance based on your old, lower income. Come tax season, the IRS is absolutely going to notice that discrepancy, and you might have to repay a huge chunk of those tax credits. So always project accurately. And as for plan shopping, don't just pick last year's plan on autopilot. The system actually lets you enter your preferred doctors and everyday prescriptions to guarantee they're covered before you hit buy. Anticipate what you'll need next year. If you know you're getting surgery, filtering for a lower deductible plan right now could literally save you thousands.
Section 4. Submitting required documentation, handling inconsistencies. Sometimes technology hits a little bump in the road. You might submit your application and then instantly get an anxiety-inducing notice asking for more documents. Don't panic. This is just a data matching inconsistency, or a DMI. It simply means the electronic databases just couldn't automatically verify the information you typed in.
So you might be asked to upload some standard, everyday documents directly to your Pennie portal to clear this up. We're talking about things like pay stubs to prove your income, a passport for citizenship, or maybe a letter proving you just lost your other coverage. The golden rule here, you generally have a strict 90-day window to upload these files. If you ignore that deadline, you could lose your financial savings or even have your coverage terminated entirely.
Section 5. Avoiding common renewal pitfalls. Don't get caught off guard. Understanding how the system works is great, but knowing where other people make mistakes, that's even better. Let's look at the most frequent administrative trap users fall into when they're juggling multiple types of coverage.
This is a massive pitfall right here. Medical plans and standalone dental or vision plans absolutely do not operate on the same timeline. Medical plans sold through Pennie are strictly calendar year. They always reset on January 1st. But ancillary plans, like say a Delta dental policy, those often run on a contract year basis. That means they run for 12 consecutive months, starting from the exact date you bought them. Do not assume your dental plan renews on January 1st just because your medical plan does. Always double-check your specific policy dates so you don't accidentally let your standalone coverage lapse.
Section 6. Final tips and disclaimer. Wrapping up your renewal. We are in the home stretch now. You've got the map, you've got the compass, and you know exactly where the traps are hidden. Let's transition into our final bit of actionable advice for your renewal, followed by just a little necessary legal housekeeping.
First up, check your auto-renewal status. If you're eligible, the system can actually renew you automatically. You literally just keep paying your premiums. Second, remember that you have the power to adjust how much of your financial assistance you apply to your monthly premium. You can use it all right now to lower your monthly bill, or you can save some of it to get a larger refund when tax time rolls around. Finally, if this platform ever starts to feel overwhelming, remember that free, totally unbiased help from Pennie certified assisters and brokers is available right in your local area. It's just a click or a phone call away, and it costs you absolutely nothing.
And now, just a quick bit of mandatory housekeeping. Please note that the information provided in this explainer is accurate as of August 16, 2026. Health insurance is a highly regulated industry, which basically means user interfaces, specific deadlines, and state or federal policies are always subject to modifications by Pennie or legislative changes. Always defer to your official notices and the Pennie.com website for the absolute most current information.
So what does this all mean? We end right where we began, but this time you are fully armed with the knowledge you need. Are you ready to take control of your healthcare? You know the deadlines, you know the exact steps, and you know how to leverage the system to your financial advantage. Don't let the paperwork intimidate you for another second. Log in, update your profile, secure those savings, and confidently bind your coverage for the year ahead. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, here's to a healthy and fully covered new year.